But if we were to make a really quick statement about it, I'll take a stab and you guys tell me if I'm way off base. I have a script on my website, and this script or plugin is looking at all the data that's happening, and it's collecting cookies and collecting all sorts of stuff that it's then taking and possibly selling or just submitting, could be anything, but it's taking that data and giving it to another organization of some sort, which is then taking that information and then putting it into, say, an ad network. And that ad network is finding this data very valuable because these are in-market shoppers. And it is then tuning their own stuff to then take whoever is using that ad network and make their ads better for those in-market shoppers. So if I'm a car dealer and I have a bunch of shoppers that are coming onto my website, all this goes on and the data goes back, and it happens in milliseconds. It happens so fast. The only person or the only thing that's going to be interested in buying that data is going to be what? Another car dealer that's probably using that ad network?
Potentially a lead provider. I mean, I wouldn't put any names out there, but there's a bunch of them in the automotive world that exist. Be even purchasing this through, another buyer. They're unaware of where the source of these leads might come from.
And then data might come from. Sell that lead right back to me?
Could very well. I'm sure it's been done. Again, I don't want to use any of the automotive data company names, but
if some of their data sources include your dealership website and you are buying leads from one of these lead providers, there's a very good chance that you're going to buy your own data back at some point. It just may have done 3 hops before it got back to you because, like in the SpinCar example, SpinCar themselves are not brokering that data to someone. They partner with someone, that company is then siphoning that data and doing the actual transactions. So they're also, that company is also not selling directly to the dealership right next door to you. They're going to sell it to someone else who amasses it with other data and builds consumer profiles that can be sold as leads. And again, demographics or other things like that.
Yeah, because it looks like, let's just be honest about it. It looks like, from the first post that you had made, Alex, was that SpinCar was siphoning it off and selling it to Nielsen, I guess. And who knows what Nielsen's doing with it once they have it. Right? How is that distributed? I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, and I want to point out that I got all that from Jeffrey Tognetti, so I personally did not do the work to figure that out.
I think one of the interesting things is that Jeffrey wasn't necessarily saying what they're doing is wrong. He was saying the fact that they're doing it without telling you is wrong, because later in the book, he says, look, we buy data from all kinds of companies like this. But they have to disclose it to their clients. If they're willing to disclose it to their clients, he was willing to buy that data. So it's not the data capture that was the problem. It was the manner in which they did it without telling people.
I like Chris Leslie's comment on Facebook where he says, I don't think the issue is with the collection of data. It's not even the selling of the data. It's the selling of the data without paying me. He wants in.
Yeah.